Hey guys, I'm Hunter with Nelson Insurance. I'm going to go over where to learn about trucking insurance. I'll show you guys some of the programs, certificates, destinations, whatever the heck you want to call them, you can take to learn trucking insurance. I've got a ton of data on this stuff already, so watch this till the end. I'll kind of go over some of the data I have. I have cabs, so I can go in, I can pull how many insureds each insurance company has, their policy forms, all sort of stuff. I'll show you guys a little bit of that here at the end, but let's get into the destinations here. So what I have personally is the TRIP. The TRIP stands for Transportation Risk Insurance Professional. Um, so this is really an all-around transportation risk destination. It's not purely trucking. It's going to be maritime. It's going to be aircraft. You've got railroad, all sort of stuff. And it's going to get deep into work comp, the cargo is really gonna be the biggest thing where you guys need to know this stuff. The cargo policies between like a Great West and a American Safety or Lloyd's is a massive difference where you're almost gonna feel sick to your stomach if they call in and they have a claim with an American Safety. Like it is, read your guys' policy forms, okay? The trip is what I got. This is what I started with. I'm taking the CIC now, and I don't have the CIC in here just because the CIC is not really trucking. It's not trucking related at all. It's just general insurance related. But I want to go after fleet, so that'd be another good one. I'll just kind of shout that out here quick. Certified Insurance Counselor through the National Alliance is very good. It's teaching me about inland marine, cyber, crime, EPLI, the whole shebang. So if you guys are doing a bunch of big fleets, you're going to need to know those coverages. If you're dealing with a lot of non-fleet, you're going to want to take the trip or the other one I'm going to get into here. But the trip's really good, really quick and easy. It was five tests. Probably took me about 40 hours to complete it. It was about $750 for the whole thing. So $150 each course. You get CE from it, and it's open book test, so it's really not too bad at all there. MCIF has been a massive thing for me. Like literally right here, November 14th. Go get your TCS or the TRS. These are ones that I have my agents take, and I'm going to be taking them here at some point. So let's say you go to the TRS. The TCS deals with claims on trucking, but this whole MCIF, Motor Carrier Insurance Education Foundation, is solely around trucking. So transportation risk specialist. Like this is awesome. This is more spendy. It is going to be a little longer, but it is dang good. So if you guys need to get a certificate or anything along those lines for this, definitely recommend going to check out MCIF. They also have conferences and stuff. I went there and there was like 850 people or something. So I met all my underwriters in person, met all these guys in person, my reps, all these guys, some of these people I've never met before. It's fantastic. Built a great relationship with my underwriter, all sorts of stuff. It was just really awesome all around. So definitely recommend MCIEF. Okay. So you have the general one, transportation risk specialist, and then you have transportation claim specialist. These guys have monthly meetings, stuff like that, that you can go attend. Really, all around, this stuff is just pretty freaking awesome. I mean, really, just no other way to say it. But yeah, the MCIF stuff has been great. So I kind of get into what I've got here now. Okay, so the last thing here, so that's just learning the destinations, getting the certificates, all that type of stuff. Obviously, when you're in insurance, you guys have to read policy forms. I mean, no matter what kind of insurance you're in, you got to read policy forms. So, yeah, I mean, there's that right there. So read policy forms like crazy, and I keep a database of it. So as you can see here, these are all the carriers I've ever ran into that I know that do trucking. I can go in here, Canopius, Universal Risk, this is an RRG, MS Transverse, this is Nirvana Fleet. And so then when I get my hands on a policy form, I go read it and I'll go throw it in the system. So like, let's say one of CoverWell's companies. So if you guys have CoverWell, you know Everspan, they're one of their big companies. So they have total carriers. They have this many um, MCS 90 filings out there. So they're insuring this many carriers. Average ISS score, highest unit count, average. Obviously, this is not correct. Here's where they're hauling. Biggest states, Florida, California. You know, it's kind of tougher states, right? So I can go through and I can really see all this stuff here, guys. So I'll show you one that I do have a decent amount of information on. Like, let's go to Canal. Canal's pretty popular here. That's Great American Cargo. Auto Owners Tax Insurance Company. I've read IATs. I just haven't put it in here. Well, I'll just show Geico. So Geico, you guys can see here, they have 20,000 insurers. This was like a month ago, and they are growing incredibly quick. So they're probably already bigger than this. This puts Geico as a third largest truck insurer in the nation right now. First is Progressive, second is Great West. Geico, purely based on the amount of filings issued or the number of filings issued, is Geico right now. Highest 12, I don't think that's right here. Median average. Top states, Texas. You can see all this stuff right here. Averages of business. And then if you go read their policy form, they got 25,000 debris removal and pollution, which not bad. It's combined, whatever. We'll cover hail. I'm just kind of comparing this stuff to the other industry. 10,000 in freight, combined deductible. That's awesome. No towing limit, but it's the nearest shop unless agreed upon ahead of time. No co-insurance on PD or cargo. Exclusions, they do have wetness, dampness, and dryness exclusions. So if you guys deal with Progressive, or I'm sorry, not Progressive, if you guys deal with flatbed guys, this is a big deal, right? So Progressive was rejected by a lot of brokers because of this. Now Progressive fixed this. So now Progressive's cargo policy really is kind of better than Geico's. And again, this is not every little nitty gritty thing, but it's kind of the stuff I was really pointing out. Death only for livestock, which is very, very common. So if you guys need better livestock policy, then you guys go to the Hartford. Here's my recent comparisons there. Benchmark. Here's Progressive. That's pretty broad. That's quite a bit of stuff here. So like here's another one of Progressive's: Artisan Truckers, United Financial Casualty. I mean, look at that. Holy, that's just one of their underwriting companies. And then here's the second one. Just those two alone put them at number one. Here's AmTrust, Eastern Atlantic, Knight, BSB, and Berkeley Prime, Spinnaker, Lancer, all these guys. So, yeah, keep a database on it all, like the Hartford right here. Pays for death and crippling of any animal. Will cover theft, must be entire load. There is earned freight. Pays current market value on livestock. Special peril for livestock. That is awesome. Most people, that is fantastic. Most people really have broad form cargo, which is most of it. Exclusions: diseased animal, already diseased, mix up, unexplained disappearance, will not pay for anything outside the radius. So like that's a big deal. If you got Progressive and Geico, as long as it's 80 to 90%, depends on the carrier. Like Geico, they just say as long as 80% of the miles are in this thing, you put the radius that. Progressive's 90%. These guys, you take 1 inch outside that radius, it's not covered. So big deal. Obviously, you want to make sure you got your radius exactly right. But like you guys don't know that stuff, you're gonna be screwed. Here's Nirvana. So here's their stuff right here showing their earned freight, all this type of stuff in the cargo, the ALPD, all this sort of stuff. So really just good all around. But like you guys got to read policies. You guys got to keep a database of it. Go learn, go take these certificates, go be part of these education classes here on MCIF. This stuff is phenomenal. So just wanted to teach you guys about how to learn on trucking insurance, kind of look at that stuff here. If you guys have any questions on that or want to get my sheet, I suppose just reach out. I'd maybe consider sending some of that data out there. But yeah, I'm again Hunter with Nelson Trucking Insurance, I'm Hunter with Nelson Insurance Agency. Just want to tell you guys about where to get education at here, how to learn more about trucking insurance, all type of stuff. So appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.